Hi everyone! Hope everything has been well so far. Today we'll be sharing more about one of the most frequently asked questions, which is on how to cut your dog's nails. Let's go! So for nail clipping, you can either do it on a spot which your dog is usually most comfortable at. If not, you can always have them on a low chair or stool so that it will be easier for you to actually do the nail clipping. For nails, you can tell very obviously that there's two sections. One is the pink part and one is the white part. We can only trim the white. The pink is also known as the vein, or some people will call it the quick. So what we want to do is to clip as far away as we can from the vein so that we don't end up hurting them. Before we begin, we'd just like to say that please do not worry about not trimming enough of their nails, because we're just teaching you how to maintain it so that it doesn't grow to an uncomfortable length. As we've mentioned just now, we can only trim the white part, so the pink part actually stops here. To play safe, we will not trim as close, we'll still leave a little bit of gap, because sometimes when you get too close, they do feel uncomfortable as well. So we will proceed to trim off the tip first. As you can see, from the bottom, you can also see a little bit of the pink part here, which means that we're actually getting close to the vein. So for this, I will not recommend you to trim anymore, but actually to use a grinder to be on the safe side. After trimming, you can tell that there's a little bit of a sharp edges here and here. For us, usually we will actually cut it again so that to round it up. But for you, I will actually recommend to use a nail grinder so that you can easily just round up the edges so that it doesn't hurt. We'll proceed to clip the rest of the nails first. Remember, we just want to trim off the tip. So we'll proceed to actually grind the nails so that sharp edges like this will be smoothened and rounded. After the grinding, you can tell it's now smoothened. During the course of trimming the nails, sometimes they do pull away. Don't worry, not all dogs like nail cutting, so if they do pull away, let them, and then just do it slowly, nail by nail, so that you actually make it a more relaxing experience for them, and they'll get better in time to come. We know that also there are a lot of dogs that do not like nail trimming, so at home what you can do is just get a family member to help you carry your dog, and you can either stand or sit, and it actually help to make the whole process much easier. We'll show you how to. So you can get either your spouse or a family member to carry your dog, one hand to support the front and one hand on the butt, so that they will feel more secure and they will not struggle as much. When they are carrying a dog, you can just hold on to the bottom part of the legs and just trim off accordingly. We will not be clipping her nails because they are already rather short. We'll be showing you how to clip the front nails. They might look at you or they might try to gnaw at your hands, but just try to distract them, feed them some treats, make them comfortable. As long as they're not hurting them, they're actually very smart, so they will know that it will be quite relaxing in time to come lah. something useful. So practice makes perfect. Don't worry if you can't get it the first try. Just do it slower and it should work out well. In the meantime, do stay home and stay safe. See you!